9:20 a.m. What is this? Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. And no, I was not wanting to come out with any more content. What's the matter, Wolf? Huh? Huh, buddy? Yeah. China here has come up this morning and appears much thinner, as I believe she has had her litter of kittens. Wow, I cannot believe the grouping over here this morning. What, buddy? Huh? What? You're wanting something? Huh? You're wanting something? What is it? Huh? Huh? Anyways, yeah, cat content is not the reason for this video. And we're going to continue on real quick, if possible, but you know me. We are basically quite moist out here this morning. I guess we're to have sporadic possibilities of sporadic showers today with partial sun, you know, yada yada yada. But again, this is not the content to be focused upon this morning. No, in fact, it is more so what you will find in the link, in the description, pertaining to Colombia and the orb or sphere that they have been able to obtain that fell from the sky. You know, and as soon as I seen this, flashbacks took me back to the 1980s and post-apocalyptic type movie that involved a bunch of kids on roller skates, and with the youngest of the bunch, there was a metallic sphere, a levitating metallic sphere that the youngest kid in the group had a connection with, and I cannot remember the name of that movie. It's been so long ago since I've seen it. But anyways, you know, that's just something that came to mind when I viewed this video. But you know, that movie's been coming to mind every time that these orbs or spheres come up and come up within my recordings. And as far as what I previously posted pertaining to May 5th and the recordings thereof, yes, there was some kind of an object up in the sky over in this direction that had quite the point to it, that was spraying like a cloudiness. And like I said, I watched this for a good 15 to 20 minutes yesterday before I decided, okay, let's go ahead and record this. And of course, a lot of times, the things that I try to focus in on and target up here in the skies, they cover themselves up. Okay? Of course, this would happen in a different country than the United States for this object to have been obtained and now being studied. And I want to bring up this little factoid, and which, well, I show in that thumbnail to this video, is the circumference or diameter of this object, which they bring up the number 27. Furthermore, it was corrected as to being 27 and a half, aka 27.5, and When you reverse that, you have 527, and ironically, that is my birth date. 527, May 27th. Another uncanny connection to be made. And not only that, you also have that famous triangle with, well, I guess you could loosely associate it to that eye within the triangle that we see on our American currency, as well as being symbolic within certain cults, secret sects, or societies. Okay? And furthermore, it also ties in the factoids of geometry. Everything that I keep bringing to the table, right? I'm getting tired of repeating this stuff. But like Alan Watts says, the majority of people, in order to get anything to sink in, it takes repetition. Over and over and over, and I have been providing this content over and over for many years now. Will you get a grip yet? I don't believe so. Will they stop fighting against me? I don't believe so. Do I want to continue providing this kind of content? I do not believe so. But I'm going to share this. Why? Because of other things that I believe. Have a great one.